All right, boys. So update 8.5 on Anime Vanguards is here, and we got the brand new Vanguard unit, which is Broly, and we also got other three units, which we got special banner is for Lord Frieza, we got Gogeta on dungeons, and we got Stark on world lines. So to able to obtain Broly, if you come to the upgrades here real quick and go to evolve, and you want to make sure you have Vegeta because Vegeta is the Vanguard unit that evolves to Broly, which it doesn't make sense that I am confused on. I don't know why is that, but yeah, Vegeta becomes Broly Vanguard. So to able to evolve him, you're gonna need stones, of course. Then you're gonna need the Broly pelt, which you get this from the dungeons. So if you come to dungeons, and also they added a brand new loading screen. So if you come to dungeons, create a match and go to Frozen Volcano, the brand new map for the dungeons. And if you can see right here, the remote secret, which is a 10% drop chance that you need to obtain. And this remote is like pretty much like the Sunjiwoo, like the, I forgot what that is called, where you have to obtain the potion, the purple potion to be able to evolve Sunjiwoo, pretty much like that. Pretty much is the red key that I'm trying to say, where you have to complete some quests and you know, you obtain the material, which is for Broly, which is the pelt. Then you should be able to evolve Broly. And supposedly you have to obtain is Gogeta as well to be able to evolve Broly to Vanguard. So the stage buffs, we got a lot of units that you can able to use for this dungeons, which I got Monarch on Goku and also for Jin Mori. And those two units are gonna be carrying me on this grind. And also I'm gonna bring Gojo and Sunjiwoo. So let's go ahead and hop into the brand new dungeons, Frozen Volcano. And just to let you know, I already obtained Frieza on the banner, which I'm gonna show you actually right now. So I did this on my stream. I only did like an hour stream, so it wasn't really that big update. Yep, you get Frieza on the banner. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into Frozen Volcano. All right, boys. So as you can see, we are here on the brand new dungeons, which is called Frozen Volcano. And the first thing you're gonna see is Broly going up against Goku and Vegeta. Yep, you can see having a tense battle right now. And this is infinite, by the way, guys. And the only way to be able to beat this is by collecting 7 Dragon Balls. So you have to collect 7 Dragon Balls. So I'm gonna tell you guys how to do this real quick. So for some reason I didn't get the modifiers. Suppose he needs to give me the modifiers, and I'm gonna go ahead and restart real quick. So you should be able to get the modifiers here. Yep, there we go. I will highly recommend is getting the high class to start out with. I'm gonna use high class. So I'm gonna place my Jin Mori right there, place my units. So let me just go ahead and upgrade these real quick. So to be able to get the Dragon Balls is you have to defeat Frieza, which he spawns randomly around the path. So you have to defeat Frieza before the next wave starts to be able to obtain 1 Dragon Ball. So Frieza spawns in every 3 waves. So wave 3 is about to start, and as you can see, we got Frieza spawned in. So let's go ahead and just place our other units here just to take him down. So he starts off with 300,000 HP, which is not that much right now on the first time when Frieza spawns in. So we're gonna go ahead and kill Frieza before the next wave starts. Yep, once he dies, you get 1 Dragon Ball, and you're gonna do the same thing every single 3 waves. So next wave is going to be on wave 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18, the maximum you want to get. Okay, guys, I actually got it wrong. It's not supposed to be before the wave. You have to take down Frieza before he vanishes. So you must take him down before he leaves. Alright, as you can see, I already have 6 Dragon Balls, and now I only need to obtain is 1 more, which is on wave 21. And it only takes like 11 minutes just to beat this. So I'm just waiting on the last Frieza so I can get the last Dragon Ball, and I can show you how to use the Dragon Balls to save Broly. Okay, we got Frieza spawned in, so let's go ahead and sell my Vanguard, Sanju, and Goku here real quick. Okay, we got our last Frieza right here. Let's go ahead and just spawn our units and use my nuke Sanju. There we go. There we go. Now once you got 7 Dragon Balls, it should show save Broly on top of the Dragon Ball. So click on that, save Broly, then you beat the game. You get tokens, and that's pretty much it. And if you got the 10% drop chance for the remote, you guys are lucky then. Since I didn't get the remote, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep playing until I get the remote. So I'll be right back. All right, we have finally obtained the remote, so let's go ahead and head back to lobby. All right, now that we got the remote, let's go ahead and look at the quest for it. So for the first quest we got is to evolve Gogeta, Lord Frieza, and Goku Super 3, which I already have Goku from the last Dragon Ball updates. So the only thing we need to evolve is Frieza and Gogeta, which I have Frieza. And also off camera, I did granted the kills for Frieza. So as you can see, we got Lord Frieza. All we need to do is obtain the space pod, which you can get that from the dungeon shop. So let's go ahead and go to the dungeon shop, frozen volcano shop, and you can go ahead and buy the space pod for 250 of currency. So let's go ahead and buy that. And while we're here, let's go ahead and buy the fuse jacket for Gogeta as well. Let's go ahead and buy that as well. So now let's go ahead and go back to the evolve section. And the only reason why we're gonna go ahead and evolve Frieza right now is because that we're gonna need him to able to obtain Gogeta. So before I actually evolve, let me go ahead and reroll some stats on him, or transfer stats. So we got the range, so boom, there we go, transfer. We got SPA, and now for his damage, there we go, we got all Z stats now for him. So let's go ahead and evolve him now. We need 5,000 takedowns, which we done that, so let's go ahead and evolve him. Boom, there we go, Lord Frieza. So yeah, I unequip all my units, and we're only gonna be using Frieza for this dungeons. First, I want to see his cosmetic because I haven't seen it yet. So let's go ahead and do all. This is Frieza's cosmetic. That's pretty much it. Just T-posing. Oh wait, I have a tail. Oh wait, it does have an animation. Okay, interesting. Okay, the tail just looks weird on me, not gonna lie. But the animation is actually crazy, ain't gonna lie. Alright, now let's go ahead and hop on into the frozen volcano dungeons. Alright, here we go. We're in dungeons and we don't have a modifier that we want. So let's go ahead and choose randomly, and we're gonna go ahead and restart. And the only reason why we're only using Frieza because this is the only way that you can obtain Gogeta. So as you can see, we got modifiers. So you want to go ahead and choose Tyrant Arrives because it becomes a monarch for your Frieza. So let's go ahead and start this and start placing Frieza right here up front. And pretty much you're going to do the same thing how I showed you guys from the first play. So let's go ahead and upgrade Frieza to his max because you don't need to waste any money at all, and he's doing 401,000 damage. So as you can see, we got our first Dragon Ball already, and for some reason I didn't get to see the Frieza on the map. So yeah, it's fine though. So as you can see, we got Frieza over here, back here. So let's go ahead and upgrade him. Boom, max, there we go, free. Yup, we're gonna go ahead and kill that Frieza real quick. Boom, dead. Then you can just go ahead and just spawn him back over here until the next Frieza spawns in. So as you can see, we got Lord Frieza with Monarch. This is actually the first time I'm seeing this. I don't know why I wasn't surprised on the first time, but yeah, he's doing 400,000 damage, which is crazy. Not that crazy, but it's actually good. And his DPS is 83,000 per second, and he has the ability which is called the Emperor Army, and his cooldown is 1 second. The Army of the Emperor of the Galaxy, that's pretty much it says. So let's go ahead and sell Frieza, you know, kill this Frieza over here. And his SPA is 4.8 seconds, range 51. I mean, I think Frieza is actually good, ain't gonna lie. I think Frieza is actually good. And for his passive, we got the Emperor's Army. This unit can be placed up to 3 minions per placement of this unit: Alien Candidate, Alien Soldier, Alien Elite. Then his second passive, we got Lord Frieza. This unit gains effects based on the minions placed for every alien candidate plus 50% damage. If 3 plays summons 1 alien candidate for 100% damage. 6-second cooldown for every alien soldier plus 10% range. If 3 plays, this unit minions become immune to debuffs and status effects for every alien elite plays plus 5% damage. If 3 plays, this unit gains 40% damage and 20% range. Okay, so if we use the Emperor Army, pretty much like almost like Sanjiwoo summon thing, you can choose either one of these, I guess. You could just go ahead and place them and upgrade them to their max, I guess. And they're gonna be doing 281,000 damage for this one. So if we use another one, we can do that, upgrade that to max 160. Then we got the Alien Candidate. Then we got the Alien Candidate 100,000 with Monarch. So yeah, definitely Frieza is actually really good. I ain't gonna lie, with Monarch it's actually crazy. Oh wow, this is actually OP. Frieza is actually OP, guys. Oh my god, never mind, he's actually OP. Frieza is actually worth to get. And also, by using Frieza only on the team is a 20% drop chance for Gogeta, just to let you know. And not gonna lie, guys, Frieza is actually too OP, man. He's doing 1.3 million damage, bro. Just insane. If you're using the these candidates, alien elites right here, they're just so OP. Frieza is actually a really good start unit. All right, we got the last Frieza over here. Let's go ahead and kill this one. Yep, there we go. Let's go ahead and save Broly. And we did not get Gogeta, so I guess I'll keep on playing until I get Gogeta. All right, boys, let's see if we can get Gogeta on here. If not, then I'm gonna go ahead and just go to sleep because I am getting tired. Gogeta, Come on, Gogeta. No, nothing. Well, I'll see you guys on the next day. Alright, boys. So before I even go to sleep, I'm just gonna go ahead and spend my 1,346 on my currency and buy the familiar. So let's go ahead and buy her. Boom. Then the rest of these, I'm gonna go ahead and spend them on the rerolls. Yep, there we go. We got 38. Nice. So let's go ahead and read that familiar real quick. We got Chili. So let's go ahead and read her passive. Reliable friend. Anytime this unit crits, increase crit damage by 29.6. Cannot stack. Okay, that's actually good. Sleight of hand, blast damage plus 3%. Okay, I might use her for only Broly, not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spend my rerolls on Vegeta here since he's gonna become Broly Vanguard. So yeah, let's go and see if we can get Monarch. Nope, we didn't get nothing. All right. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, boys. It is the next day, and I finally obtained my Gogeta. So let's go ahead and get back to the lobby. All right, boys. We're back on lobby, and I did some off-camera grind getting these takedowns for Gogeta. So as you can see, I got all 7,500 takedowns for him, and we also got all the stones. We got the fuse jacket as well. We got all Z plus stats on him as well. So let's go ahead and evolve him. There we go, Gogeta Super. So for Gogeta's passive, we got super effective, 100% crit rate, negative 25% crit damage. Anytime if using in range swaps, make that swap count as 2 swaps instead. Then for the second passive, we got Fuse Reborn. Reduce cost of Fuse unit you place upgrades by 25%. Anytime this unit crits, buff Fuse units you place crit rate by 50% and gains half of their crit damage. Lasts for 20 seconds, cannot stack. And for the last passive, we got Tag Your It. Anytime your units or the unit's crits, buff the unit's crit damage by 5% up to 75% and perform attack 1, local 5-second cooldown. This unit has a 100% chance to dodge. Oh, okay, that's actually really good. I do have Gogeta level 1 right now, which I don't worry too much on him, his level right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and focus on Broly first. So let's go to our remote, and looks like we have already completed with the first quest. Now our next quest is collect all 7 dragon spheres in the frozen volcano and then beat the stage 10 times. Okay, that should be very easy then. I'll definitely do with Frieza only. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that done. All right, we have finished completing the 10 games on those dungeons. Now our next quest, we gotta sacrifice 30 mythics and above units. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sacrifice most of my exclusive units here. All right, we got our 30 exclusive units sacrificed. Now the next quest we got is defeat a Frieza boss 10 times, only counts 1 per stage. So that should be very easy to do. So all I need to do is just get to wave 3, then restart the match and do the same thing over and over. All right, we got the last game. There we go. Frieza's down. Now we should be able to get that done. All right, now we got that one done. Now all we have to do is save Broly in the frozen volcano. Okay. All right, I just gotta play one more game then. All right, we're about to save Broly any second now. There we go. Now we get the Broly's pelt. All right, we're back in lobby. So I think it is almost time to evolve Broly here. So let's go ahead and get Vegeta here real quick. So for Vegeta, we only need 30 of these green essence, 30 blue essence. Oh wait, we need 50 essence each. And for the rainbow, we only need 5. Okay, so I can do is just dismantle a lot of green essence and make them into, you know, normal essence. All right, that should be easy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some of them on the gold merchant because I still have them stocked. So let's go ahead and buy 12 of these, 3 each. Okay, there we go. Now we're just gonna go ahead and dismantle some of these. All right, there we go. We spent like almost like 300,000 gold, but it's fine though. Yeah, we should have everything for Broly now. Yup, no takedowns. That's cool. We got Z plus stats on Vegeta. Now it is time to evolve Broly. Here we go. Make sure I have my volume up. Maybe there's a cutscene. I don't know, but we'll see. Evolve. Okay, we got the banner. No cutscene. Is that even a cutscene? Can't see nothing. Why I can't see nothing? I think it's playing the cutscene. I'm not really sure. All right, I had to refresh my game because for some reason the cutscene just made my game bug, so I'm not able to see the cutscene, which is sad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the shop and buy all the rerolls that is left over here. I can only buy 27. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's go to the upgrades. Let's go ahead and reroll on Broly. Let's see if we can get a monarch on him. All right, I only got 49 rerolls, but we'll see if I can get, you know, monarch. Here we go. Starting off with Deadeye. Okay, that is sad. And a monarch. Wow, GG's. Okay, for Broly's cosmetic, this is pretty much shit. We got the fur and we got the animation here. Okay. Fire, fire. All right, so let's go ahead and equip every single unit in this update. So let's go ahead and get Gogeta, and I got like 5 of these Gogetas, not gonna lie. Then equip Broly, equip, there we go. So let's go ahead and read Broly's passive here. So first passive, we got Quick Learner. Any crit this unit has over 100% gets converted to crit damage instead. Every wave this unit gains 5% crit rate up to 95%. Anytime this unit crits cleanness self of debuffs, has 50% crit rate on placement. This is lost on first upgrade. Second passive, we got Unrestrained Power. Anytime this unit crits, he does attack 3 and buffs own damage by 50%. Local cooldown 5 seconds, cannot stacked. When this unit does attack 3 inflects, Rupture. Okay, and for his last passive, we got Innocent Rage. Anytime this unit crits, reduce the cost of the next upgrade by 2% up to 30%. If this unit attacks an enemy and does not crit, follows up with attack 1 and buffs damage by 50% for 60 seconds. Cannot stack, local 5-second cooldown. Okay, so let me just go ahead and equip a familiar, which I got from the shop, which is Chili. So let's go ahead and equip that. So yeah, let's go ahead and showcase these units. All right, boys, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and start showcasing my units, and after that, we're gonna go ahead and hop into dungeons and showcase them with the monarchs. So first up we have is Frieza, which we already saw how much he was doing with monarch. So this actually will be the first time using, you know, without a monarch, and I haven't seen the animation for Frieza. So yeah, okay, so for my Frieza, he's doing almost 6,000 damage on placement, and he's starting off with the cone. We got the animation, looks nice, not gonna lie, as always. So let's go ahead and upgrade him. Next attack, we got Murder Rain, so let's go ahead and upgrade that. Now he becomes a full AoE and Golden Frieza with 26,000 damage. Then we got the attack. Okay, next attack we got Murder Barrage upgrade, and he's doing 34,000 damage, and he becomes a line AoE. Okay, then the last attack we got Murder Ball upgrade. Now he's doing 50,000 damage and becomes a circle AoE. Then we got the animation here, fire as always. So my Frieza, he's doing 50,000 damage, which is not bad. And for the Alien Elite, let's go ahead and spawn one of them and upgrade to his max, doing 35k. Okay, so let's go ahead and spawn the Alien Soldier, and he's doing 20k. Then for the Alien Cabinet, he is doing 12,000 damage. So let's say if we place 3 of these Alien Elites, that will be doing 90k plus 60k on Frieza, which is like pretty much Frieza is doing 150,000 damage plus. So yeah, that's pretty much how much he's doing with the 3 troops and Frieza. If you have Monarch on him, he's actually really good, not gonna lie, he's actually really good. For his SPA, he's doing 5 seconds, range 53.5, and his DPS 11,000 per second. Okay, all right, that's pretty much it for Frieza. Next out we got is Gogeta here, and he is starting off with almost 4,000 damage. Okay, he's starting off with a cone AoE. So we got the attack here. Okay, is that the Kamehameha? I'm pretty sure it is. So let's go ahead and upgrade him. And next attack we got is Falling Stars upgrade. Now he's doing 20,000 damage, and he becomes Super Saiyan 2. Still a cone AoE. We got the attack. Okay, next attack we got is Comet Burst upgrade, and he becomes Super Saiyan Blue with 31,000 damage, and he gets a circle AoE. Okay, double attack. All right, then the final attack we got is the Cosmic Dust Punisher upgrade, and he's doing 38,000 damage with the circle AoE. Okay, then we got the final attack right there. Hopefully you see that one more time. Yup, there we go. Insane attacks. His crit damage is doing 1.75. His crit chance 100%. Okay, that's actually crazy. Range 44.5, SPA 5.3 seconds, and his DPS is 7,000 per second. Okay, and he is a 3-unit placement. Also Frieza is a 3-unit placement as well. And we got Gogeta right here. Yup, insane. Next out we got is Broly, which is a 3-unit placement. I thought he was gonna be at 1 placement since he's a Vanguard unit. So Broly is doing 29,000 damage on placement with his passives, with the SPA of 5 seconds, range 31.8. Then we got the circle AoE and his animation right there. Yup, insane. So his next attack we got is Wrathful Roar upgrade. Now he's doing 24,000 damage. So we got the second attack right there with the line AoE. Okay, next attack we got Breaking Point upgrade. Whoa, what is this? What is this? Whoa, what was that animation? Hold on. He becomes circle AoE, doing 38,000 damage. Okay. Oh my god. Nah, Broly's going insane right now. What is going on, bro? Holy, bro. Yo, chill, Broly. Oh my god, he's in rage mode right now. Hold on, I can't even upgrade him. Next attack, we got his Wrathful Combo upgrade. Now he's doing 39,000 damage. Then we got his animation right here attack. Okay. Next up, we got his Wrathful Blast upgrade. Oh, another animation cutscene. Oh, all right. Now he has no shirt on. Okay. Show 47,000 damage right now on Broly. Oh my god. And he becomes a Kone AoE. Yo, Broly's going insane right now. Bro, it looks like a time stop or something, bro. And for his final upgrade, we got Flames of Rage, which is doing 94,000 damage, and now it went up to 125,000 damage with the SP of 9 seconds and range 72.3. And he's still a Kone AoE, and you know, we got Broly over here attacking these enemies so intense, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Yo, Broly's just crazy. Then we got her familiar here helping out Broly. Then we got the Raffle Clash for his ability. While this ability is active, plus 20% crit rate per wave for all units that by default have the on-bond element up to 100%. After 7 waves, said units start gaining 10% crit damage per wave. So let's go ahead and use that. All right, so bright. Oh my god, the map has changed. What is going on, bro? Show, are we in domain expansion or something, bro? Like, oh my god, bro. Nah, bro, he's intense, bro. Ain't gonna lie, he's actually good. His crit chance is 75%, and his DPS is 13,000 per second. Yeah, I don't even know how long this domain expansion is gonna be for. Nah, Broly's just too crazy, boys. Too crazy. I need Monarch on him so bad. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my units that have no traits on them. So let's go ahead and move on to dungeons. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start off with Gogeta here first. So let me go ahead and pick my modifier. Yep, there we go. And he becomes a Monarch. So let's go ahead and place him, upgrade him to his final upgrade, and he's doing 307,000 damage with the DP of 64,000 per second. It's not much, but he's doing some damage. And he's doing that damage for 4.8 seconds. So now let's go ahead and get Broly now. Okay, for Broly, he's doing 628,000 damage with his passive, every 75,000 per second for his DPS. I thought that Broly's gonna be doing at least 1,000,000 damage, not gonna lie. But 628,000 is not bad at all, not gonna lie, it's not bad. And he's an unbound unit. Okay, so 754,000 damage now he's doing. Okay, and also with his familiar, he might be doing actually more than that. All right, boys, that is pretty much it for the update 8.5. If you guys enjoy, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.